In this video, let's talk about how you can make money online. What are the most relevant ways for you to make money from home or wherever you are in the world? So if you want to know more about that, check this video out. Hey guys, so as you all know that it's still the start of the year, we are still in our year starting series where I give you ideas on how you can make more. And as you all know also, I'm a big fan of technology. I'm a big fan of the internet. That's why for the past videos, I've been sharing also some technology companies, technology stocks that are doing well and some ideas that will do well that are tech related moving forward after the year. I've been talking about artificial intelligence, I've been talking about blockchain, fintech, robotics, and how those can change the game. And I've been talking about technology stocks like Facebook, Tesla, Apple, Google, Amazon, Netflix, and how they are disrupting and changing the game for all of us as well. Now, this is us using the platform of the internet also for you guys to make money. Please remember this. You do not have to start your own Facebook. You do not have to start your own platform like Google, like Amazon, like Alibaba for you to be able to make money. You don't have to be also making cybertrucks like what Tesla is doing. But off of the internet, there are some opportunities where you can still make a decent amount of money wherever you are. That's why I really believe that we are in one of the greatest times to be alive. We are in one of the greatest times to make money because you don't have to leave your house anymore for you to be able to be productive and for you to be able to make money. So in this video, I have 5 tips for all of you guys. Of course, these are not rules, these are not exhaustive, but you can get and glean items from all of this as well. So if you guys are ready, you guys are excited, please hit the like button as it helps this video and this channel to be propagated in YouTube so that more and more people will be aware about financial planning, investments, and literacy as well. So tip number 1, and this is something that I guess you will expect me say because I'm a stock market guy. First way is online stock trading. I really believe that it's still one of the best ways for you to be able to do stuff. It's still one of the best ways for you that if you are at home then and you have internet access, you can trade the markets anywhere in the world. And I've created so many videos. I'll try to put the links on the description on how you can invest in Philippine markets and global markets. And that's I guess the advantage of it. You're not just limited anymore in buying Jollibee stocks, but you can buy McDonald's stocks. You're not just limited anymore in buying just SM Ayala, but you can also buy Apple, Google, and different kinds of stocks out there. So stock trading or stock investing, either of the two, either you invest or trade, is a good way for you to make money online this 2020. And you can also segment it. You can be a stock trader where you trade the volatility or you trade the trend. You can be a stock investor where you just buy stocks online because you believe they're good, cheap, and growing companies that you pick them up and you start buying them and hold them for a very, very long period of time. Or you also buy stocks that have dividends. I mentioned this on the video prior to this, that one good way for you to make money also on via the stock market is just to buy good dividend stocks. So there, you can buy those, all of the things that I'm telling you, you can buy all of them online. Everything can be transacted online and everything can be done as long as you have either an app, a phone, a laptop. Everything can be transacted from there. So that's tip number 1, trade stocks online. Tip number 2, and this is something that please remember, the stock market, you need to have a certain set of skills on how you can pick, select, and time stocks if you want to do trading. If you want to do capital growth, appreciation type of investing, you still need a set of skills. Also for dividend investing, you still need to know which companies give out good dividends. So there's a certain set of skills that are needed there. What isn't there though is this: you don't have to sell. You don't have to talk to people. You don't have to market. You don't need that type of skill set anymore. So this is if you just want to be all alone by yourself at home, you can trade. It took me a few minutes just to be able to analyze this. So that's a difference. If you don't want to talk to people, the stock market may be for you. Second way, this will involve, the reason why I segued to that is because the second way may involve some sort of selling. So it may involve some sort of you also communicating to people. It may be online. It may be it may not be face to face, but it will entail you being good at customer service, you being good at sales, and you being good at marketing as well. The second way is you just have to sell stuff online, either via Facebook. Facebook, you just post it on your wall. post it on your stories via Facebook Marketplace, via Instagram stories. You put an item there, you sell it. And what's so interesting about this is it's so low risk right now that before, for you to be able to sell stuff, you have to manufacture a lot, then put it, you have to rent out a space, then shell out a lot of money to be able to construct that and build everything, then hire a lot of people. Look, it's high risk because you're not sure yet if you have a success rate. You have to do a lot of studies first. What's nice about the internet, what's nice about selling it via Facebook, Instagram, or even you can make videos about it in YouTube and sell whatever product that you have there. What's nice about it is it's low risk because you don't have to manufacture a lot, you don't have to hire a lot of people to be able to do it as well. So any product that you want to be sold, you can do everything in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, or even TikTok as well. So any social media platform that you put an item there, you can use it for you to be able to sell whatever you're selling. It can be perfume, it can be an item that, here's the thing, and I've been saying this in so many videos also, is that you can go to Divisoria, you can go to Baclaran, find stuff there that's so cheap, and you can sell them in these platforms. You can find what we call arbitrages. You can go to Landers, you can go to SNR, go to their 50% off every time they have 50% off, and you buy off of that. Or ganun din, there's a sale in SM, there's a sale in whatever mall you go to. Anytime you see a particular item that's cheap, get that, and you sell that across those particular items. Or if you love to travel, buy items where, kunyari, you go to Batangas. There's I don't know now because of Taal, no, but there's a lot of farms there. You can get probably cheap eggs there as well. Or for me, I what I've seen when I travel to Dubai, perfume, luggage is normally cheap also in Dubai. Nuts is cheap in Dubai, but it's harder to sell nuts kasi syempre may shelf life yun. Anything that has shelf life also is harder kasi may risk of spoilage as well. But that's my tip. Go to those certain areas. What I mentioned was sell it on those social media platforms. But another avenue also for you to do it is you can create your own website. At least if it's in your own website, you control everything. So it's okay to have social media sites, but it's very, very important also to have your own website, because we don't know how YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn will change either their algorithm, or it may not be something in your favor, and we can't control the things that are happening there. So my tip also is, while you're doing this, is you also build your own website. But as an entry level, you can start doing it on Facebook. Then as you start seeing it gaining traction, then you start building your own website. You don't have to build it naman sabay, but if you want to build some sort of brand recognition, I guess one of the best ways for you to do it also is to build your own website, because automatic, aside from looking at when people normally buy right now, aside from them looking at it in Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram to get some sort of to legitimize things, people also go to Google and search you online to see if you have a website as well. Then I won't end this tip number 2 without stressing enough. You can also sell it in Lazada and Shopee. So at least this gives you 3 streams already to do it. What's interesting though about Lazada and Shopee is that it's already a place where people, when they go there, their mindset is already, baka may bibilin ako, I'm interested to buy on this. Unlike Facebook, you still have to grab people's attention. Unlike YouTube, unlike Instagram, it has to be something where you build rapport to people, that if they would want to buy from you as well, you have to somehow engage them. You have somehow also need to, if it's selling a cupcake off of Instagram or a cake also, you are competing with a lot of the other content that's there as well. And the mindset sometimes in Instagram and YouTube or in Facebook or in TikTok is not actually to buy, it's just actually to consume content. But when you go to Shopee and Lazada, the main intent of people is actually to just buy. They just want to spend, they just want to see, but with the intent to spend. So you need, for me, you test all 3 social media platforms, your own website, then Shopee, Lazada, those 3 different branches. Whatever works, wherever you get the most traction, wherever you get the ability to sell more, then you double down on that, meaning you put more stock into that, meaning you promote that more, meaning you spend a lot of time developing that platform. Because I've seen it. I've seen people crush it on Instagram, but not do well on their website. I've seen people do well on their website because they're very, very good. When they're searched in Google, they come out very, very fast. I've seen people do good in Facebook, but I've seen also people crush it in Shopee and Lazada, but they're not very, very good in Facebook as well. So there, you have to at least try all of those platforms to find out what will work for you. So tip number one, my favorite, the stock market, online stock trading. Tip number two, you have to sell stuff online. Tip number three, and this is prevalent especially for a lot of people who build content. It's what you call affiliate marketing. It's basically this: you're given an affiliate link. This is for in the US. No, one of the biggest ones that would do it is basically Amazon. In the Philippines, it's basically Lazada. The thing about that is it's some sort of them giving you commissions for you marketing their product. So these are, you will see it most of the time that there will be links that when you buy off of that link, whoever buys off of that, the person who gave that link will get a commission off of it. So it's just like your normal person selling traditionally. Now when he sells something, he gets a commission off that item that gets sold. But in online, it's basically affiliate. So what the thing about that, it can be a vast variety. It can be camera gear, it can be lighting equipment, it can be clothes, it can be makeup. And I think this works very, very well for a lot of people who are influencers, especially in Instagram. Of course, people want to see what makeup they're using. If you're a cook, what's your cooking gear? What food do you buy? What are your ingredients? For tech also, what phones are being used, what watches are being used. So it works very well like that. So you can search it. It's basically off of Lazada. I think that they're the biggest platform for you to be able to do it as well. But of course, for you, since it's commission based, you can't really expect the commission to be very, very high. And the way to do it still is volume. Unlike in step number two or in tip number two, where you just have to sell your own product, you control the margins, you control how much you want to sell it and who your target market is. So if you're noticing it, if we're comparing the first three, stock market, you don't need to sell, you don't need to market. Step number two, you need to sell, you need to market. Tip number three, you also need to sell and you need to market. But between tip number two and tip number three, the margins wise, you need volume for tip number three as well. You need volume for tip number three as well. Comparing also stock market, selling stuff online, and affiliate doesn't need capital. That's the advantage of it. Whereas the stock market, it will be more effective for you if you have a large amount of capital. Again, in the stock market, it's all about how big your capital is, because how big your capital is will also determine how large your upside will be. Meaning, a million pesos earning 10% is 100,000. 10,000 earning 10% is only 1,000 pesos. So in the stock market, it's a volume game. It's how much you put in. In the second part also, where you sell stuff online, of course you need capital, especially if you're buying stuff from Divisoria, from Baclaran, from I don't know, Landers or you're buying stuff abroad. You still need capital for you to do that. For affiliate marketing, you don't need capital, you just need volume, and you need a large amount of clout for people to actually click on that link as well. So those are three items. Are you excited for tip number four? I hope you guys are learning. We're in the 13-14 minute mark already. I don't know if you're staying this long, no, but kudos to those people who love staying till the end of the video, because I just really love giving content. And parang the way I share, no, hindi ko kaya maggawa ng videos that are 2-3 minutes long, because I tend to elaborate on stuff as well. But please comment if you're learning. If this is something that benefits you, please hit the like button as well. Anyways, tip number four, and this is, I've segmented it. Tip number two is you selling products. Tip number 4 and 5 is you selling your services, meaning the sweat of your labor. It's you swapping time and effort for money. And tip number 4 and 5, though, I've segmented it into somehow. Tip number 4 doesn't require a lot of skills. It doesn't require something that's very, 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 very specialized as well. Whereas number 5 will require a unique set of skills for you to be able to somehow do well and start pushing it. So tip number 4 is you could be a virtual assistant, you could be a data encoder, you could be someone who transcribes stuff, you could be a social media manager, meaning as long as you're very savvy in the basics of the internet, Google Sheets, Google Docs, you know how to respond to emails, you know how to use social media, you know how to hear and write stuff down, that will work very, very well for you. So these are skills that you can get I think Upwork does a lot of stuff about it. Freelancer also does it. So the thing about that though is, since they're a marketplace, or in the Philippine setting, you have 199 jobs as well. In the Philippine setting, though, it's not, or in the setting of you selling your services, you have to remember this: you will have a lot of competition. Meaning, there are a lot of people who have done it ahead of you as well. And the thing about that is, either you have a really really good reputation, a good track record of it, that you have good history, people like you already, so that you can command at a certain price as well. Versus if you're starting out also and you don't have a track record, you might have to battle it out and you might have to go for a lower price as well. So just a heads up lang that there's a lot of opportunity out there, but there's a lot of people doing it already, that in terms of them doing it, you will have a lot of competition if you're starting out, and you have to slug it out at a lower rate as well. So especially for there are some items kasi that, if the ones that require lesser skill, lesser specialty, since everyone can do it, the pay won't be as high as well. So there are also opportunities where you fill up survey forms, or you do a survey for them, and you do some sort of testing and sampling also for them. Some of that kasi it just has to fit your qualification, but it does not require a good set of skills anymore. It just requires you spending the time to be able to do it. There are some for testing, there are some websites that it's being tested, or some apps that's being tested. You have to click the buttons, you have to check and give your feedback on the look. Also, you have to give your feedback on how it is, so that those developing the website, those developing the app, will be able to give you proper feedback as well. I'll try to put links below on those specific websites, so that somehow you get to see it after. But if this is something that's helping you, I'll try to make an intensive video either on stock trading, which there's a lot already, or selling stuff online, or affiliate marketing, or this one where you're selling your services as well. So if you like it, just comment what do you want me to focus on, and we're gonna do more of that. Tip number 5, it's still you selling your skills, selling your services online, but this is more I guess skill based already, that there has to be a level of skill that you are putting into. And of course, the higher the value that you give, the higher the skill set that you have, the better it will be. This is graphics, this is editing, this is picture editing, graphics editing, graphic designer, or you can also be a video editor as well, or you could be someone who knows how to interpret big data, statistician also. That I think will be very 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 useful, especially now that there's a lot of talk about AI, and AI employs a lot of big data. It employs a lot of analysis of those numbers and number crunching as well. Or you could also be, I think, in the world of social media, in the world of the internet, and the world of online, it will be a game of graphics, it will be a game of design. It can also be a game of content, meaning written. You can be good as a copywriter, meaning copywriters, you are writing stuff that will help that business to sell more. Or you can be a content creator, where you write stuff that it could be something that's published on their website, it could be something that's published in LinkedIn, in Facebook, etc. But that requires a set of skills. Or also editing, proofreading of written form, then video editing, photo. So I think those are all skill based. You have to be good at a certain level. Another thing that you can add to this is you can manage social media accounts as well as part. It could be in connection to a virtual assistant in tip number 4, but as a social media manager, that entails also you knowing trends, thumbnails, pictures as well. It also entails you knowing how to run ads on Facebook, on YouTube, and managing the account as well. So there you have what I suggest as a rule of thumb is, whatever skill you have, and then if you think it can be done, that you just upload files, send your output via the internet. That's something that you can sell online. So it could be something that has no market yet, and then you build the market for it, or there's no one doing it online and you're the pioneer in it. But what you have to think of, if it's a service-based industry, is what problem am I solving, and how do I get it across without me leaving my house, without me leaving my office, with me working wherever I am in the world as well. So again, I'll say it over and over, those skill-based things, anything in connection to video, editing, creation, audio, same thing, creating music for people, or adding it to a particular video, and then written form and photo as well. So those are my 5 tips for you to make money online. It can be stock trading online. It can be selling stuff online, it can be affiliate marketing, it can be selling your services that doesn't require a lot of skills, or it can be selling your services where it requires a large set of skills, very, very specialized as well. I hope you guys got a lot from this. If there's anything else that you'd like to know more about, just comment it below and I'll try to make videos off of that as well. Then I guess that's it. I hope that you guys like this video. I hope you guys share it as well. You comment as well, so I could get feedback on how this is done. And I guess that's it. This is Marvin Germo giving you more and more ideas on how you can be well, because I really believe we are sitting in one of the greatest times to be alive, and it's a shame if we don't take advantage of it. You selling off the internet, you creating content off the internet from the Philippines is no different from doing it from India, from Russia, from China, from the US, from Sweden. It's all an even playing field, and you can do it. It's now there's no skin color, there's no race, there's nothing. What you have in the internet right now is a fair chance for you to be able to win. And I encourage every Filipino, since a lot of Filipinos love being in the internet, might as well make money off of it. And that's all I want for this channel. I want you guys to win as much as possible. I want you guys to maximize this greatest arbitrage of earning that we are experiencing today, and that's the internet. So this is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing, about the stock market, or generally how to find ways for you guys to make money wherever you are. So if you get value from this, I super appreciate it. I would super appreciate it if you can like, subscribe, and stay till the end of the video.